Hi, what up? It's Boogie, and we're hanging out in the studio with one of the candidates for Miss Cinco de Mayo 2012. I would like you to introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Brenda. Virrey, I'm 17 years old. I'm from Reno.
How you doing, Brenda?
I'm good. How are you?
How's your day been today?
It's stressful running around.
Anything exciting happening today?
Oh, my math teacher. Bad mood.
Okay, Brenda, I want you to talk about your background and something unique about your background that makes you the perfect candidate for Miss Cinco de Mayo.
I think the thing that makes me the perfect candidate for Miss Cinco de Mayo is that I did have a childhood and it was a really long one. I wasn't in a rush to grow up because my mom was always insisting on how I needed to take things by time, like as they came. And I've lived in Reno for like 5 years and Truckee before this. So pretty local.
Okay, speaking of local, what is your favorite thing about Reno?
My favorite thing about Reno has to be like these events, like Miss Cinco de Mayo, or just overall the Miss Cinco, or the Cinco de Mayo, and like just the events, like the Wells Fiesta. That's like a bunch of fun. Like I like being at those events. You get to like meet a lot of people and see like a lot of talent in Reno. It's fun.
Okay, talent. That's what a lot of people in pageants talk about. You have to have talent. You have to have beauty. What do you have that the other girls don't when it comes to the Cinco de Mayo, Miss Cinco de Mayo?
I think what I have is that I can just think like on my feet. I can just, be on it when somebody asks me something, and I'm like really smart. I like to just be on top of my academics.
Okay. What's your least favorite thing about Reno?
My least favorite thing about Reno has to be the weather. Like how it changes just like that. Like I hate it. It was like super warm yesterday, and now it's like kind of windy.
All right, you're boasting about how smart you are just a second ago. I want you to talk about currently the state of the GOP party as compared to the Republicans and Democrats.
Okay. Well, right now, how we're going into elections, pretty much what I've been seeing is people are still supporting Obama, and Mitt Romney, he's not winning a lot, and I hope he doesn't win because he seems like his policies aren't really like what we need right now, since the economy isn't all that great and unemployment is pretty high still.
What would you do if you were in charge to help the economy?
I would bring businesses back into the United States, not just ship them overseas, because that's creating jobs for people that are overseas, not the people here.
Okay. If you could change one thing about yourself, Brenda, what would it be?
I would change my weight because I feel like even though people say like I'm okay, I feel like I'm not where I want to be. So I'm working on that.
You weigh what, like 75 pounds probably?
No, actually I just got weighed. I'm like 136. I mean, it's not something to be ashamed of, but I still need to get lower.
Something that you own that you would be completely embarrassed if your friends found out that you had.
Something that it'd probably be a pink hat that I have that like nobody sees me in it unless like I'm at home, and it's like really weird. It's like an Eskimo hat. It has a bunch of fur all over it. It's really weird.
But I bet you've put a picture of it on your Facebook.
No, I haven't. That's how embarrassing it is.
Okay. It's a Saturday night. You don't have any homework. You don't have any prior commitments. You're just chilling. It's basically like a night off. We peek into your life. What are you doing?
Probably watching a movie that I rented at Redbox and just eating some popcorn.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie so far has to be The Sitter.
Okay.
That's pretty funny.
Top 3 on your iPod.
Top 3 on my iPod has to be, I don't know what it's called, but it's like by Nicki Minaj. It's like Let's Go to the Beach. I like that one.
Starships.
Yeah, and then Climax by Usher. And then another song that I forgot what it was called. I don't even remember what it is. But it's by Nicki Minaj too. Oh, Nicki Minaj and Rihanna. It's like Fly, I think.
What do you think about Nicki Minaj saying that she's going to quit Twitter and quit doing music and get off Facebook and all that? What do you think about that?
She won't do it. It's too addicting. She's not going to get off. It's not going to happen.
Everybody that I've talked to can admit that they're addicted to Facebook. How many times a day do you check yours?
All the time. Like all the time, because at school we have like this policy where we can have our phones outside. So whenever I get the chance, except for when I'm in class, I can't do that because I'll just lose everything out of my head.
Why should you be Miss Cinco de Mayo 2012?
I think I should be Miss Cinco de Mayo because I feel like I would show a lot of young girls that they need to grow up slower, because I know that I'm not like all grown up yet. Like, I'm still a little kid at heart. Like, I love going to Disneyland, and I want to show girls that, like, they don't need to just rush into things and, you know, make a commitment like having a baby or doing something else way too fast.
Okay, now you said you were 17. In 5 years, what are you going to be doing?
5 years, I'm going to be like 20, probably still in high school. Oh my gosh.
I hope not. Miss Smart.
No, I'm going to be in college. I'm going to be studying to become a lawyer.
Okay, that's impressive. I want you to tell people where they can go see your pictures and vote for you and all that.
If you want to vote for me, you can go on the Miss Cinco de Mayo Reno page and click on their pictures, like my album, Brenda Virrey.
One more question that pops into my mind, because I want to know your opinion on this. Why do you think it's important for there to be Latino role models for the younger people?
I think there needs to be Latino role models because most women, like, I know I don't look up to other type of races. Like, I look at like people who are in the same situation as me, and look at them and see like how they've done it. So you need somebody who you can relate to, not just like on what they're doing, but like your background, your heritage, your culture.
Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.